glad you're here. Today I'm prepping for 2026 and making some stickers for my diary. This will be the third year that I'm using the Curation diary by St. Belford. It was last year that I got my first one and I have not looked back since. I love them. This is my color for next year. Each week there is this section which I've been filling in by hand, which is fine, but I'm inconsistent and I think it's just confusing because each week I will have the 3 columns I write in is work, home and study, and each week I put them in a different section, which makes it very confusing to look at. I could just flip through and write it all in advance, or I could print out some stickers to make it all fancy. So I'll need 52 work, home and study stickers for these headings. I also want to make stickers to track my university terms. Each of my uni's terms are 13 weeks, which in doing all this I realized 13 times 4 is 52, which means I don't have any uni holidays, which is fine. Absolutely fine and dandy, and I'm not panicking about that at all. Here are my 2 diaries, this year's and next year's. I need to measure how big I want these stickers to be. So I want the uni stickers to go here, the heading stickers to go here. So let's measure 4 centimeters by 1 centimeter. Now we have this whole area, but I would love to keep it just like half. So if this whole thing is at 13.5, what's half of 13.5? 6.5 centimeters. So I don't want it any longer than 6.5 centimeters. And these boxes are 4 centimeters by 1 centimeter, which will probably help me in choosing a font because I can't choose one that's too short and fat. I am doing the summer term, which starts on December 1st. So let's get going with that one. This also means that I can test how they look in the end of my 2025 diary without diving right into my fresh, brand new 2026 diary. For the summer term, I am doing these cute little yellow little embellishments. I think each of the terms can be a slightly different style. For term 1, I have chosen these they're not really watercolor. It's like a digital graphic of some flowers. For term 2, I have done the text on top of this little confetti background, which I think is super cute. It does take up more room than my other headings, which isn't perfect, but I think it's worth it for how cute they look. Let's jump over to my work, home and study heading tabs for a little bit. I could spend hours deciding on a font alone, so I've cut out quite a bit of the decision-making process, and I'm just showing you a couple. When I write essays and I get stuck or even just bored, I change the color or font of everything I'm working on to trick my brain into seeing it as a different text. It really helps my editing because I will just read what I think I've written or what I want to have written, not what I have actually written, and this helps me snap out of that little delusion. I've chosen this font, bold with stars in it, but let's print it out first to see how they look in the right scale. Don't mind the shadows. I'm doing this at nighttime because I have been fighting with my printer all day. In fact, you can hear it being noisy in the background doing God knows what. Anyway, here is that little starry one printed out in correct size. I'm gonna cut it out and just see what it looks like because I haven't done this on sticker paper. I think that's super cute. I think I want to make them just a tiny bit smaller, but I'm happy to go ahead and print them all. So I'm happy with this font. I just need to now copy and paste it 52 times to fill in all 52 weeks on my diary. We need 52 of each sticker. Oh my goodness, pigeon. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was about ready to have a breakdown. My printer would not connect to the internet or connect to my laptop or my phone, but that's just not true because it would print part of the page. It's done that multiple times. Same here, this half of it. It printed that much and then printed no more being like, oh, I can't connect. Well, you obviously connected, so I don't know why you're disconnected. Anyway, time to cut and let's hope this works because I'm already going to have to fight with my printer to print out the other pages. I don't want to have to do it more times than necessary. They've cut. I'm just hoping it's cut deep enough. I did a lighter cut because often it will cut through my sticker paper, so I'm hoping it's cut all the way through. Okay, I've double checked the dates. the Open University's study period 4 definitely starts on December 1st. So let us find... Oh, that's next week. For this study period, my last assignments are due on Sunday. My study period starts then on Monday, so I get a break of a grand total of 1 minute because these are due technically at 11:59 p.m. So between 11:59 p.m. and 12 a.m. I'm not at uni. That is... Oh. Okay, I've cut it out again. Has it cut all the way through this time? I did just the normal washi paper setting. No! This time I cut it out using just the copy paper setting, which means it's not kiss cut. It is fully cut off, but I just... Oh, some of them are kind of... I just don't get why it's so inconsistent. Anyway, at least this way I can actually pull the stickers off. It might be harder, but at least they're stickers this time. Okay, I have all of my stickers printed, the 3 term sheets and my heading sheets. So we just need to go ahead and stick them in. I ended up using the copy paper setting because the washi paper setting just was not doing it. I did it on copy paper and then less pressure, and it did just cut through most of it. Which is fine, it still works as a sticker, but it does make it harder to peel off, and some were completely cut out. It will be fine, it just makes it more annoying to peel and stick onto the things. So what I'm going to do first, test out some of these heading stickers in the end of my 2025 diary, so if I hate them, I'm not ruining next year's diary. You can see what I was trying to do. Originally I just wrote it in, then I tried doing it with some stamps that I have. I hate these stamps though, they're so hard to work with. I'm thinking home, work, study, because study is the one that I want to see deadlines for the most, and that way if I'm flipping through I can see it in this column. Home, good basis to have on the left, and then work can go in the middle. So let's give this a go. I think that looks really cute. Okay, let's go ahead and start on next year's diary. Now, I wrote down the term start dates. Term 1 starts the 2nd of March, so let's find the 2nd of March. There we go. So that means this is week 1 of term 1. Because although my summer term goes into the new year, it's technically not an official term. So this is term 1. That looks so cute. I'm just using matte, just normal printer paper, sticker paper, instead of anything shiny, and I think it looks really good because it just blends in. Term 2 starts on the 1st of June. And then term 3 starts on the 31st of August. Really, there's no break here either. And for my 3rd term, I have done these little bows. Now I'm going to go and actually do some uni work, and when my brain feels melted, I will come back and fill in all the heading stickers. Thank you so much for watching. I know today's wasn't the most titillating of videos, just making some text stickers to put in a diary, but I hope you liked it all the same. Are you a physical paper diary person or a digital diary person? I know digital diaries, I can see how they're handier because you can have the same information on your laptop and your phone and everywhere, but I'm awful at them. I'm a physical diary person. If I don't write in my physical diary, my life goes off the rails. And if you are a physical diary person, what is your favorite diary brand? I used some Kiki K ones for years because my mum bought me a compendium to put them in, and they were great, but the functionality of the actual diary pages wasn't spectacular. I love these curation ones. I would recommend them if you're a physical diary girly like me. But yeah, go and have a wonderful day. Bye.